Hey there, my friends. My name is Matt, and I'm the CMO here at Legendary. Nice to meet you if we haven't already met earlier in the challenge. I here handle a lot of our sales funnel and email marketing and that kind of stuff, and so I'm always building funnels and putting those funnel pages together and everything. So by now, you should have learned about the core four business models, right? Events and masterminds, coaching and consulting, digital products, actually selling digital products, and affiliate marketing, right? And so what we want to do here on day 3 is we want to equip you and sort of reduce the height of the hurdles for you to get started. And one of the biggest things is sort of the techie, how do I actually put these things together, right? So what we did is we put together a few sales funnels for you, and we've customized them, and I'm going to walk you through them. But literally what we want to do today is give you a 14-day free trial of a software called ClickFunnels. It's one of the best funnel building softwares on planet Earth. Trust me, we tried them all, and I think you're really going to like how easy it is to use. And so what we're going to do in this video, we have a few things on our agenda, or I have a few things on my agenda that I want to do with you. One is I want to give you what's called a share code, so you can take these funnels, all right, and you can see all the funnel names right there on the screen. I want to give you these funnels to put into your account. So beneath this video, you're sitting here, you're watching this video, and beneath this video, we're going to put in a few what they're called share codes, or they're just share URLs, and you can click them or you can copy and paste them into your browser. And it's pretty cool. They actually just bring the funnel straight into your account. It's kind of like magic. And then you can just simply point and click and edit anything that you want. So once you click on those little share codes beneath this video, then what will happen is it'll actually bring in the funnel into your back office, and it will show up under shared funnels, okay? So you can see mastermind, coaching, book call funnel, digital product course funnel, and affiliate marketing bridge page funnel. So from top to bottom, basically what we have here is the mastermind funnel is something you can use for events and masterminds. It includes a calendar booking section, and I'll walk through every single step with you in this video so I can unpack exactly what you need to do on these different things to actually use them. All right, so it's really powerful. You don't have to sit around and wonder, how do I add a funnel page, or how do I find a funnel? We want to just give you exactly what you need. So that you can just make a few edits and start using them right away. So that's a really powerful piece to this whole thing. So we have a mastermind funnel. We have a coaching book call funnel. It's named a little confusing there. Maybe we'll change the name. But the coaching book call funnel is really, if you're a coach online or you want to become a coach and you want to essentially have people book calls with you to sell them on the phone, then this funnel here will allow people to come to a page, they'll enter their email address to opt in, and then they'll go to a short video where you can talk as an info video for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and you're essentially going to sell them on the idea of booking a call with you. And you can tell them, we'll go through that a little bit later. When I actually go through the funnel, I'll give you some ideas of what you can do there. The digital product and course funnel, okay? So this is actually selling a digital product or selling a course, okay? So this is really, really powerful, and this will allow you to take credit card payments and start selling information to people immediately. All right, so if you're in the place where you're actually ready to do that, then this is going to be a really powerful. And then this is a very simple affiliate marketing bridge page funnel, okay? So nothing crazy, nothing over the top. What we've tried to do is simplify everything down for you and make it really, really easy, okay? So what I thought would be helpful here is just to give you maybe just a little bit of background on like ClickFunnels and how does it work, right? ClickFunnels is a piece of software that you can host sales funnels in, okay? So you can have your own domain. Let's say you want to have, a domain meaning like a .com. So for instance, clickfunnels.com, that's a domain, right? Or community.com, right? I'm just looking at my computer. youtube.com, facebook.com, right? You could have your own. Maybe it's first and last name.com, whatever let's say your name is Josh Anderson. You could have Josh Anderson or joshandersoncoaching.com, right? Something like that. So you can do all of that functionality here inside of ClickFunnels. I'm not going to go through every single step of all of that right now because, frankly, and I want to discuss this before I get too far into the funnels, one powerful thing that we have learned to try to instill in people, especially as you're newer, is the ability to really figure things out for yourself. So I want to encourage you to become good friends with sites like Google and YouTube. And that might sound a little bit basic, but if you're just sitting here wondering right now, for instance, how do you connect a domain name? How do I get a domain name in ClickFunnels, right? That's something you can type into Google, and lo and behold, how to get domain name in ClickFunnels. Check this out. Right here. So you're going to see help.clickfunnels.com. They have a whole article section with ClickFunnels, and you can just click it and check this out. There's going to be a video, right? There's going to be a video. It's super simple. And then they're even going to they're going to break down each step by step. So, that's part of the reason why we're not going to go into every single minor, tiny detail like that, because frankly, between Googling and finding the answer here, and let's say I want how to connect email autoresponder ClickFunnels, right? How to connect email autoresponder in ClickFunnels. Well, right here, clickfunnels.com. All right. So no matter what you're using, if you're using Aweber, if you're using GetResponse, if you're using MailChimp, whatever it is, you can do this right here. Click. All right. So just make sure that you're actually going to a ClickFunnels site, and look, the official autoresponder integration training, and it's 2 minutes. So it's not super complicated, but it is something that over time we found has just been super frustrating for people because they can't figure it out. Well, that's okay. You can go to these help things, and right down here, here's another cool piece, is they have a whole ClickFunnels support right here. Okay, so you can actually type here, get a message, and get somebody live on a chat to help you out with that. Okay, so in these different funnels, if you come across something that you don't know or something that is super confusing, number one, you can ask your BPA. But number two, and actually I would say do this first, go to Google, go to YouTube. Because what I've learned, and in case you don't know me or don't know my story or whatever, I've been in this industry for 10 years. I'll tell you one thing that will make you successful is the ability to figure things out on your own. Right? So the big misnomer, the big misunderstanding online is that there's people who have it figured out and just completely know how to do everything, and then there's people who don't. And that's not really the case. It's more like there's people who find ways and solve problems themselves and really learn and figure it out. And then there's people who sort of sit in inaction and are scared to fail, right? The only difference is that the people who have done a lot online and are successful, they've just failed a lot. They failed fast, and they moved through that failure. And that's the only way to get to success online, okay? So just food for thought there. And I know that might stretch you and push you, but really, we're here to help you, okay? We're here to help you, but you've got to help yourself first. And you've got to attempt to figure out problems by yourself first. So here, when somebody comes up on a problem, let's say they don't know how to integrate their autoresponder, usually the first thing that they'll do is they'll immediately go and send an email to their BPA, or they'll immediately go and send an email to support, or they'll immediately go post in Facebook. I want to challenge you not to do that. It doesn't mean that you can't do that, but I want to challenge you to take one day and try to figure that problem out for yourself. And if it takes you a little bit longer to do it, here's what I promise you. If it takes you an extra hour to do that as opposed to go and just blasting out and asking and having somebody answer it for you, you will retain that information better through the search that you did to try to find that. You'll actually build muscle. You'll build brain muscle that will help you solve problems faster and easier as you go. Right? Then no matter what you're doing, what industry you're working in, you've built the skill to figure it out rather than relying on others to always be giving you the answers. Okay? So again, we're here for you. Don't suffer in silence. I'm not saying, suffer in silence and tuck your head away and never ask for help. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is you've got to start to learn to build that muscle yourself. Okay? All right, so after you bring in, so what I want you to do is maybe pause this video, and just beneath here, you'll see a green button where you can click, and it will say, get your 14-day free trial of ClickFunnels. So I want you to click that. I want you to set up your 2-week free trial of ClickFunnels. Look, even if you can't afford the $97 a month for ClickFunnels, just set up a 2-week trial and go through this process. You can always cancel on day 13. It's not a big deal. But I would encourage you also to think about this like an investment, and you're going to need tools to set up to set up and launch a business. There's cheaper options out there too. So if you Google search, ClickFunnels alternatives, you'll find options that are cheaper. We prefer this one because it allows share funnels, and it functions and works so well. It's very reliable, and we're used to it. But we have people in our community who use all sorts of different page builders, drop funnels, Builderall. I mean, there's tons of Instapage, you name it. People who use GetResponse will sometimes use that page builder. So my encouragement to you is, if you can make it work, if you can figure it out, maybe you sell, I don't know, maybe you start driving Uber 2 days a week so that you can make $100 a month and pay for it, right? So, or something. I don't know what that is, but maybe you pick up just a 10 hours a week part-time gig for something, and you can pay for all your tools and your ads by doing that, right? I don't know what it is, but I just want to give you sort of a little bit of guidance there, or push to think through your business like a business, right? And you don't have a ton of expenses. You don't have overhead. You're not paying rent on an office. You're not hiring employees and staff and support and all of that stuff. But at the same time, you do need a few core tools to just set up and get yourself ready to launch some traffic and grow your business. So that's my encouragement to you. Once you get your 2-week trial set up, and again, even if you're going with a different funnel builder, still set up your trial with ClickFunnels. We don't, just to be really clear, we don't get paid on that 2-week trial. It's a free trial. We're not getting paid. So I'm not pushing you to do that just so we get paid or something like that. Like that's not really what's going on there. What I'm trying to do is get you in there so that you can start to customize and look at how it's set up. And then if you need to use a different, cheaper funnel builder software, at least you can look at the pages, right? You can still look at the pages, and you'll have everything. You can copy and paste everything into a different funnel builder and essentially make it look the same. Okay, so that's the main reason there. So anyway, here we go. Let's go through each of these funnels, and I'll kind of unpack what's inside each of these funnels. Okay, so we're going to start with the mastermind funnel. So when you click on mastermind funnel, it'll pull this open. Now, just a quick overview of a few things up here. Right here, you have copy URL to clipboard. So this, if you click this, that will copy the funnel URL to your clipboard. Now, if you send that to anybody, they're going to see this first page. All right. If you want to actually look at it, you can click right here. You have stats, so this will show you how many people have visited, all right? What are the opt-in rates, all kinds of stuff. Contacts will show you who's actually opted in, like who's opted into your thing. You have sales here, so if you make any sales on the order page. And then settings, you can go into domain, you can add Facebook pixel tracking code, all of that stuff. Again, if you're like, well, how would I add a Facebook pixel tracking code? Just Google it. Just Google it, and you'll and add 2 ClickFunnels, and then you'll get a ClickFunnels article. It'll tell you exactly how to do it. So that's that. Now on the pre-sale page, you can edit page here, or you can look at the page right here, and then you have over here funnel steps. So you have 3 steps on this. It's really simple, okay? The pre-sale page, let's take a look at it here real quick. All right, are you ready for success? Join our exclusive live virtual mastermind. Okay, so you could write a few paragraphs here. You can obviously change this text. You can change the image, obviously, to you. You can change or remove these bullet points, type in a little bit about here. Learn from the best, you'll achieve the best, right? And you can just fill in all of the details, fill in your name, right? And what you're doing here is you're pre-qualifying, you're selling your live virtual mastermind, and you don't want to cover everything like price and everything like that. What you're trying to do in a pre-sale page is you're trying to sort of drive curiosity, and you're selling benefits, right? So let's say I'm holding a virtual mastermind on how to run Facebook ads. Okay, so I'm gonna hold a 1 day all day mastermind on how to run profitable Facebook ads. So I would change this. Are you ready to run profitable Facebook ads? Join my 1 day live virtual mastermind to learn how. Right, and no matter what you specialize in, you can do that. And then I would add some text here, and then when people click on yes, I want a ticket, it opens up, boom, step 1, enter your email address below, okay? And then sign me up. So if I was to enter my email address and do that, it takes you to the next page in the funnel, which is the VSL page. So the VSL page is, and here, let me edit this video real quick. So the VSL page looks like this, right? And you would make the headline say the same thing as the first page so that it's very congruent. So whatever your headline is on the pre-sale page, you would also set that to the VSL page as well. And then you can just record a video and put it in here. You can use YouTube. You could upload it to YouTube. You could use a service called Wistia. You could use Vimeo. There's lots of different services you could use. We use something called Wistia. Wistia, and you can use that service for free up to 3 videos. So if you're a little newer and you don't host a lot of videos, or you don't have a lot of videos, just use Wistia, and it's free for 3 videos. Okay. Here's what you'll learn. All right. So you can insert a little image here, and secret 1, how to, right, and then tell them how to place Facebook ads fast. Secret 2, how to track your ads, right? Secret 3, how to optimize for profits, something like that. And then when they hit add to cart, this is a cool setup on this page where, okay, add to cart, and you can see the payment stuff goes and just automatically shows up. All right. So if you're selling a ticket, right, then the ticket item, whatever you want to call it, will show up here. The price will show up here. You can set all of that in the product section. I'll show you how to do that. And then they'll enter in all of their information. And this is what's called an order bump. Okay? So, again, well, Matt, what's an order bump? How do I add an order bump? How to add order bump ClickFunnels. All right? Now look, help.clickfunnels.com, add an order bump. Click on it, and here you go. All right, so this was updated just a couple months ago. ClickFunnels, how to add an order bump, step 1, step 2, pretty simple, okay? So again, solve your own problems. If you're wondering, how do I do that? Well, how does it work? How do I, all of that stuff. Follow those types of videos, okay? All right, and then if I were to fill all this out, hit add to cart, that will submit the order, okay? So now what we're gonna do, what happens after they submit the order? They're going to go to the confirmation page, and it's going to look something like this. But let me fix the video element on this as well. The page would look something like this, okay? And again, you could use whatever you want to have a video here. Just say, hey, thanks for signing up to our virtual mastermind. You will not regret this. I'm going to bring so much value. It's going to be happening on, October 24th, and I will be emailing you a Zoom link to join this special virtual mastermind. Beneath this video, you can click Facebook or Twitter to share it with friends. If you're excited to attend, click on that little Facebook thing, share it with your friends, tag a few friends who would also like to attend, and we will see you then. right? So that's all you'd have to really say on that page, and then boom, they're set. They're good to go. Okay. If you wanted to offer, book a call with me or reach out and get in touch, then you could put like your email or your phone number or something down here. Okay, you can customize that page. Now, what I want to do while we're here is I'm going to come in here to this funnel, to the mastermind funnel. I'm going to click edit page, and I want to run you through a few things about ClickFunnels and how it works so that you have a general understanding of what's going on. So what I want to do is I want to give you a quick rundown of how this page editor works, and basically here I'll run you through this top bar up here. Okay, so right here is obviously the exit button. That would take you off this page and you would exit, right? Then you have desktop right here. Okay, so this will give you the desktop view. Mobile view, well, obviously here's what it looks like on a phone. Pretty cool, right? So you can see both. Now listen, when you're editing pages, you always want to make sure that you check what it looks like on a mobile device, and I'll show you how to make edits to text size for just the mobile and to make it mobile optimized here in a second. But just always make sure that you check to make sure something's not looking completely crazy. Okay. So we have apps here. For right now, I wouldn't worry about apps. Then under settings, okay, so a couple things. We have integrations, SEO metadata tracking, custom CSS, background typography, and general, okay? So integrations is how you would connect an autoresponder, okay? So right now it's not connected. We don't have a service connected. But if you wanted to integrate, for instance, so what happens when someone clicks, yes, I want a ticket, is it opens the pop-up. Okay, so then they have to enter their email address, and you can collect leads so that if they don't buy right away, you can follow up with them via email and say, hey, grab a ticket, or hey, I'm going to offer you a special discount or something like that, right? So what you'll do if you want to integrate that with an email autoresponder service is you'll go to integration, and you'll select an integration and an action, and then you'll add them to a list, okay? Now, let's say you don't know how to do that. Well, if you don't know how to do that, that's okay. Guess what you're going to type in? If you use a service like Aweber, for instance, okay, Aweber is a really common one. You can get a free account. It's a little bit limited, but you can get a free account with them, okay? But if you want to connect Aweber, Aweber integration ClickFunnels. That's all I'll type into Google. And you'll notice right here, when you do this search, make sure that you're only clicking on Aweber domain or ClickFunnels, because other people are going to try to sell you stuff. All right, people write articles to try to capture you and sell you stuff. They're affiliate marketers, right? This guy, Zach Miller, he's an affiliate marketer, right? And if you click on his links, he's going to make money and blah, blah, blah. So what you want to do is you want to either use Aweber here or ClickFunnels here. So if I click on this help link, all right, they keep these updated too. So, we could obviously go through and step one, whatever, and we could do this on our end, but I'm just going to leave it to you here because they keep this updated all the time, and they'll give you very specific instructions. Look at this. It's just a simple little video. They'll show you click by click how to do it, all right, and it's pretty simple. So you can do that integration here. You can work on that, and then you can start collecting email addresses for leads, okay? Under SEO metadata, this is really just you name your page, put a description, you put this stuff. Seriously, you don't need to do any of this right now. Don't overwhelm yourself. I'm just showing you where it is, so that if your page was to show up in a search engine, all of this data would show up, right? So this is a preview of what it would look like on Google. So if I put in a description, first ever live virtual mastermind, right? And then if somebody searched on Google, this is what they would see right there, okay? So again, nothing to really worry about right now. Tracking code is where you can put in any sort of Google or Facebook tracking pixels or codes. Again, for right now, you don't need to worry about that. We're just learning how to set up a sales funnel. How does it function? What's the structure, okay? Custom CSS would be if you want to do any custom design elements on here. Again, don't worry about it. Background. So right now we have this image here. That's the background image, right? So it's this image, and you can see it there. All right. So that's just it's just there. If you want to remove it, watch. I could remove it by hitting delete, and then it would be gone. But I kind of like that look. I think it looks pretty slick. So I'm gonna put it back. All right. So there we go. Now it's back. You can see it's that background image is there. Kind of looks like a stage, right? Then you have typography. So content font, headline font. You can set it for the whole thing. So if I wanted to do open sans, then I could set it for the whole thing, right? Or we could do a certain theme. You can change the theme, right? So that's there. And then general. So general has, things you don't really need. Generally, the only thing I'll change there is I'll hide the affiliate badge. I don't want people to get sidetracked by an affiliate badge for ClickFunnels there. So I'll just hide that, and then I'm good to go. All right. Now, if you really like this page and you want it in your account forever, what you can do is go to General and then save the page as a template. Right? And I could call this page a pre-sell template. Right? And then I could put that on multiple different funnels, essentially. Okay? So pretty cool. Let's go back to this page here, to our pre-sell page. All right, and if I go, okay, so that's really all the settings. The pop-up here is, so one thing to know is just on the pop-up, I usually don't show the pop-up on exit, because if you run Facebook ads or Google ads, they'll block your page because they don't like it when you have a pop-up like this, okay? So I don't show, even though you can capture more leads with that potentially. You can use that if you're not paying for ads, if you're not running Facebook ads. Because if you are paying for Facebook ads and you're running Facebook ads, then what's going to happen is they'll see that you have an exit pop. That's what that's called. It's an exit pop-up. So if they move their mouse to off the screen or to close the window, this would automatically pop up, and maybe you've seen things like that before. So I will choose don't show on exit, and then look, a few things you can change. You can change how wide it is, how large it is. You can change the backdrop. So you can make it more dark or more light. Okay, so I usually like that pretty dark so that this really stands out. All right, and that's really it. Okay, so I'll hit save, and there you go. So if you're just editing your page and you want to see the pop-up, show pop-up. All right. Well, Matt, how do they get to the pop-up then? Well, right down here, there's a button. Yes, I want a ticket. If you click on that button, you can do this set action, and this is how you set an action for the button. All right, so what did I select? I select open the pop-up. So what I did is, if somebody comes to my page and clicks on this, poof, it'll open the pop-up, and then they can enter their email address and go buy a ticket. Okay. This is the undo button, the all amazing undo button, where if I totally jack up a bunch of stuff and oh my gosh, what happened to to all my text and everything? Well, I can hit the undo button and just undo anything. All right. So if you break something or if you freak out and something goes completely wrong, you can either undo or just hit the refresh button and refresh the page. Don't save anything, and then it'll go back to the last iteration you had. All right, last thing on this is you have sections, rows, columns, and elements. Okay, so sections, rows, columns, and elements. So the section is this teal colored thing, and inside of a section you'll have rows, and inside of rows you'll have columns. Okay, so right here I have a section, and I can hit settings, and I can edit the section. So I can make it medium, right? I can make it small. See, I can narrow it like that, all right? Or I can make it wide, all right? I can do advanced right here, and I can change the corner radius, okay? I can set the border. Maybe I only want a 5-pixel border, or maybe a 1-pixel border. You can see that changed. Or maybe I want 10 pixels. There's a nice thick border on that, okay? So you can change all of these elements. You can change them all right? Now with rows, I can, let's say I want to put some text above this. Well, I could add a row and just drag and drop it right in there. All right, I don't want to do that. And then I can also set it to like, maybe I want like a 3-column row. See, then what I'd have is I could put in an image here, I could put in text here, I could put it, all sorts of stuff. So, and then columns is something you won't really visit a lot, but that just shows you the columns. So this is the important piece here, which is add element. So this is where you can add virtually anything you can think of, okay? You can add countdown timers, you can add image lists, you can add headlines, paragraphs of text, literally anything, videos, buttons, doesn't matter, anything you want. All right, so like one thing, that maybe you want to add is, let's add a divider. So I want like a line that will divide my page. So whenever you add something, the orange is the elements. Orange elements, okay? So I'm going to hit settings there, and look what it shows me. How wide do I want it? Well, maybe I only want it 50% wide. And then I want to center it. I want it to be in the center of the screen, 50% wide. Then what I'll do is decrease the top margin. I'll make it a little bit less. Okay, so I'm going to make it about 15, right? Something like that. Looks good. Now we'll do 10. We'll do 10. Okay. So the height, let's say we want 5 pixels. That's a little too big. I can go to 3 pixels, right? Look at how easy this is to make a website, by the way. I can make it any color I want, all right? So let's make it like kind of a dark gray, match the letters a little bit, but not a harsh black, okay? So there we go. Now I've got a little divider. I could also make it dashed line. I can make it dotted. I could go to solid. I can go to advanced here and remove some of the padding, okay? So I could do something like that. I could make a shadow on it, okay? If I wanted to have a shadow on it. So lots of things, okay? So don't get overwhelmed. I just want you to know that you can click and come in here and just drag stuff around a little bit and play around with it. You can move things. All you got to do is just kind of click and drag it around, and you just get the feel for it, all right? And if this is overwhelming to you, that's okay. It's a good thing you're not underwhelmed, right? Well, that would be terrible. What if I was underwhelmed and this training didn't show me or teach me anything, right? And I'm not trying to make you a web developer, all right? What I'm trying to do is just show you how to use a simple tool to create simple websites, all right? So on this page, you can edit all sorts of things. Look, this is a video. You can tell, right? So if I hit settings here, boom, settings. And I want to put in a video, like I said, you can use Wistia, okay? So I could use Easy Video Suite. I could use Vimeo. I could use YouTube video, okay? Wistia, you can host up to 3 free videos. You just go to wistia.com, and you'll get a free trial. You can upload your video. You can record a video on your iPhone or on your computer, and then just upload it to their site, and it'll give you a URL, and you paste it right in there, okay? So you can do autoplay if you want it to automatically play when someone comes to the site, or you can do... you can set the width. So look at this. I can make the video smaller, all right, very simply. I can make it a little bit smaller, or I can keep it full width. Lots of options, and I'm not going to go through every single option. That would take us hours and hours, but I just want you to know that on every single piece, you can come right here and click the settings, and you can change whatever you want. So this is an image. You can see that right here, image. All right, so maybe I want a different border. Maybe I want a dark border like that. Ooh, I like that. Or maybe I want something like this. Okay, I like that one. I like this. Or maybe I want a white border. Oh, I like that one. Okay. So I changed the border. Now, if you have an image on your desktop, you can click this and then click upload and upload a new photo. All right? I'm not going to do that right now, but you could just upload a new photo and put your own image there. Then type in some text about your offer. Type in your text about what your event is. Type in a few bullet points about it. Grab your ticket now, limited available. Boom. And you're done. That's it. That's all you got to do. Type in your name down here at the bottom. So it's really just about you making customizations on these pages because they already exist and they're ready for you. Okay? So that's a quick intro to ClickFunnels. And we don't have to get too far in depth on all the different elements, but I want to run you through the pages and sort of how they work, right? So, again, let's just go back to this mastermind funnel. This is an events and masterminds funnel. And so you have your pre-sale page, and we talked through that pre-sale page, what it is, what it does, but basically it educates your people on what's going to happen. Then, if they click on the button and enter their email, they're going to come to this VSL page. So the VSL page means video sales letter, all right? So you've got, and you'll make this the exact same as your other headline on your pre-sale page. And then look, you've got your video, you've got secret 1, 2, 3, okay? So you can add images in here, you replace these images, and you could either delete this, you could delete this whole thing, all right, and just have a video with an add to cart button. That's actually fine, right? Or you can fill these in and put how to, blah, blah, whatever you want, how to run Facebook ads, how to do targeting, how to scale and grow and scale, whatever you want to do is fine. All right, so they would hit add to cart, and check this out, add to cart, and the form is literally just right here, and that's how they purchase. So once they do all of this, then that would submit their order. All right, so once their order has been submitted, then they go to this page, which just simply says you've secured your seat. And this is where you should have a video that says, congratulations, I'm excited that you're here. I'm excited that you made it to my special training mastermind event, our virtual mastermind. You're going to get so much value. We would love it for you to share it with your friends. So click below if you'd like to share it with your friends. We would love for you to share that with them. So again, on these pages, the main thing in a mastermind funnel like this is adding a product, all right? I'm not going to go through that whole thing because, again, check this out. ClickFunnels, how to add product, all right? So create a one-time product for your payment gateway, all right? That's what you would do. It's pretty simple, all right? So this is how you would add a product. It's a 4-minute video by the guys at ClickFunnels. They're great. They'll show you everything click by click, how to add a product, all the different settings, everything. How to add payment processors even, right? So very, very, very powerful. Okay, so, but you'll have to add a product in there onto this. When you go to the VSL page, you'll add a product right here, and then that will show up on the order form, all right? So that's the events and masterminds funnel. So if you're in a place where you're an expert in a certain niche, or you're looking to run some sort of virtual mastermind, or maybe an in-person mastermind, then you could use this funnel for that purpose, or just store it in your ClickFunnels account so you always have it. Because someday when you're the expert, you're gonna go out and you're gonna play some Facebook ads, and if you're not the expert now, someday you might partner with somebody, or you might run an event or something like that, and you'll want to promote it. Well, you can use this funnel, all right, start to finish. Okay, so the funnel number 2 that I'm going to walk you through for each page is the coaching book call funnel. So this is if you are a coach or a consultant and you want to do one-on-one sessions with people to essentially book them into a coaching package or to a consulting package. This is usually high ticket, and it's pretty simple. So this page here, we have a mock logo up here. You could put a logo up here, or guess what? You could just delete it. All right? And then, let's talk one-on-one. You could put a little headline here, and then, your name, the Facebook expert, right? I help businesses craft and implement effective marketing strategies to rapidly grow their business and increase their ROI. So whatever you're an expert in. I help moms. I help moms work through postpartum depression through one-on-one sessions. I help overweight or slightly overweight people cut calories, lose weight, but whatever. I'm making stuff up at this point, but whatever it is, okay? You can kind of write what you're an expert in, and then I'm ready, let's talk. So they click on that button, and again, it opens up a pop-up. We kind of talked through that before, but this allows you to collect leads and follow up with people before they actually book, okay? So you can collect leads, integrate an autoresponder, all right? Look, this is just for example purposes. You can go in and delete this if you're not actually featured on these companies, all right? It's just what I'm trying to do is give an example of things that you can do to build your credibility there, right? As a coach or consultant, that's important. And you can put on how many of these one-on-one calls you do, okay? So if, I only do 10 of these calls per week, and they always fill up, so make sure that you book right now. And if you have any good testimonials, you can put them here. But there's lots of calls to action. They hit that, they type in their info, and that will lead them then to the calendar booking page. Now, this is actually really cool and super easy to set up, shockingly easy. You just simply put a video right here. You put your video here. Change the headline to whatever it is. So, how to get the desired outcome without having to do the undesirable thing to get that outcome, right? So it's a pretty simple headline. How to shed 25 pounds without having to go on without extreme dieting, right? How to shed 25 pounds without any sort of extreme dieting or weird gimmicks or sketchy tactics, right? Something like that. You have a video and you'll describe. And basically in this short video, all you're going to lay out is, hey, look, here's my journey, here's my story, here's where I've been, and here's how I can help you. All right? I used to be overweight and obese, and there was a combination of physical exercise, mental exercise, learning, growing, all of these things, and lo and behold, I came out on the other side, and I've helped many people do it as well, and I'd love to help you. So I don't know if I can help you because everybody's situation is different, and everybody looks and feels and functions different, and so I don't know if we'll be a great fit, but here's what I can tell you. If you want to book a call with me, then what you'll do is you'll click the button below. Now, that was kind of an example script, and you don't take that verbatim, but here's the power of this page. I'm going to edit this page right now. I'm going to go into the page and edit this page, and on this page, there's a little element you're going to see right here, custom JavaScript HTML. So if I hit settings and open the code, this says delete this text and insert your calendar embed code. And I should put code. Okay, so if you use a service like Calendly.com, which is free to use, Calendly.com, Calendly.com. All right, write that down. Calendly.com, they'll give you an embed code that you copy and you paste it right into here. And what it does is it syncs up with your Google Calendar or whatever calendar service you use, and it puts your calendar for people to book calls right here, and you can set what availability you have, all of that. Now, why didn't that show up right away? Now you can see it, right? But if you rewind this video, this didn't show up right away. Here's why. Because on this custom JavaScript HTML, if I go to the settings, and I go to advanced, and then I go to animation, you can see it says fade in 2 minutes. Fade in 2 minutes. So I put a little timer on that so that it only shows up after 2 minutes. Here's why. When someone's watching your video, specifically about coaching or consulting, and you're going to have a booking call calendar, okay? What you don't want is unqualified leads. So if you want to force them to watch this video, let's say your video is 5 minutes long. What you want to do is at whatever moment in your video that you say, book a call with me, all right? So let's say 4 minutes into my video, I say, hey, below this video, there's a link to book a call, and that's 4 minutes in. I'm going to set this animation to be 4 minutes. So when someone comes to this page right here, it's going to start a countdown in the background. It's not going to show up anywhere. It's just going to say, all right, in 4 minutes, we're going to display your calendar right below this video, and then people can book a call. And then they'll book a call with you. You'll walk them through, okay, every single step. And guess what? On day 5 of this challenge, don't forget, on day 5 of this challenge, we'll even give you a high-ticket script to use on that phone call. All right? We'll give you the exact script to use on a phone call if you want to do something like this, okay? So that's it. And then once your calendar is there, once they book a call, the next page they'll go to is the booked call confirmation page. So this is a thank you page right here, where they'll come and all it says is, congrats, your call is booked. Set a reminder. I will call you from, and then you'll put your phone number on this page at the time of your booked call. Please be in a quiet, private place, ready and focused to take the call. Very simple. Very, very simple. This is called direct response marketing. You're not leaving things up to chance. You're not guiding them to all of your social media accounts. None of that. Just telling them exactly what to expect. All right? Now, you can use this order form here and the order confirmation here to set up an actual checkout page. So when you're on the phone with them, right, you can have this order form open, ready to go. If they're going to purchase, you can just pull open this order form right here and process the order. Very simple, okay? Or, you can just use you can use QuickBooks, you can use Stripe, you can use whatever payment processor you want, okay? But the reality is, you have your order form, and then there's an order confirmation page. So if you send people to this order form page, they can check out themselves. So maybe you do a sales call and you're like, hey, you're ready to go? Yep, I'm ready to go. I want to purchase your coaching for $1,000. Awesome. I'm going to send you a link right now in the chat, and I want you to open it, and I'll walk you through the checkout process. So they could also do it. They could do it on their end. Your customer could. Okay. And that's the coaching book call funnel. Okay. So that's really that. Then we have the digital product and course. So on this funnel, we have a squeeze page, a sales page, an order form page, a one-time offer page, book your call page, and a thank you page. So in a nutshell, here's what we've got going. There's a squeeze page here where, this is just an example, but secret script reveals how to stop having awkward sales calls right now and start enrolling new clients with ease. Download your free simple sign-up script right now. All right, so very simple opt-in page. You can change all of this information on this page, and everything can be customized to you. You can put a little photo in right here. Once they opt in, that will take them to the sales page. Okay, so you'll have to do a little customizing here. Let me customize this real quick. So on this page, again, free video, how to get what you want without doing the thing you don't want. All right, whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting started. So you'll put in a little video here. Okay. And then here's what you'll see in this video. All right, why you must act now. Here's benefit 1. Here's benefit, I should say benefit 3, but benefit 2, benefit 3, whatever. Put in a few benefits here. This is just as an example, but okay. So you'll put in a few benefits if you want. If not a big deal. Doesn't really matter. You'll notice this is all that's on this page, but if I go to the edited version of this page, so I went to my funnel and I hit edit on this page, you'll see this right here. All right, so why didn't this show up, Matt? All right, well, we've got instant access for only $30. Okay, so if I go to settings, remember the animation. So this is going to come in 17 minutes. Now, I think that's a long time, so I don't have a very long video. Let's say my video sales letter, my VSL, the video that's going to sell my product, is only 12 minutes long. Well, I'm going to set my timer then to come in at about 6 minutes. So 6 minutes into the video, 6 minutes after this page is loaded, this will pop up, and then people will be able to purchase. So when they click Get Started right now, it's going to show a pop-up. It says, create your account. Put your email address here. All right, so again, that's how you can start building your email list. Right? Then, after they type in their email address, they'll go to the next step in your funnel, which is your order form. Okay, so the order form is very simple, very simple. You can put your logo up here at the top, enter your payment details. So you scroll down, and then they'll complete their purchase. It's just a simple order form. That's all that it is. Then we have what's called an OTO, or a one-time offer page. All right, a one-time offer page is a special offer. So you're going to offer something super special to people. So it can be literally whatever you want, but This is just a simple video you can look at. Watch the video below to find out how to speed up your success. Don't close this page. Choose yes or no. So this is just usually here on a one-time offer page, you want to offer something that's just a very limited time offer that you don't offer to the public, something that's super special that they can't find anywhere else, and they know it, right? So here's just some example text. You can put in your name here. Hey, it's Matt, and I want to bring you this special offer. I don't offer this to the public, but this special offer. So if they click on this yes, then what'll happen is they'll automatically be charged whatever price you have set for your OTO, or your one-time offer, which you set that over here. You go to products and you add your one-time offer right here. So this is automatically all set to work for you. If they hit no, then they're just going to go to the next step of the process. They're going to go to this next page right here. It's called an OTO. So either way, they're going to go straight to this next step. Okay? So then, after they do that, they're going to go to this page, which you can have in here, or you could remove it. Literally, if you wanted to click this red X, you could just remove this page. So there's only one OTO. But on this page, this is actually a page where you can give people a special bonus. So you could do whatever you want, but in this case, what we did is we set it up as a free coaching call where people would, it's a totally free bonus. They're not expecting it, so they're like, oh, wow, that's awesome. A totally free complimentary coaching call. And then you can have them book up a call on your calendar, and you could close them into a high-ticket product of some sort if you wanted. So basically, here's how it works. If I look at the page here, it just says, wait, free bonus, book your free coaching call, right? And then you put in a little video that just says, and really, here's what you'd say. Congrats on making it to this page. I'm pumped that you're one of my new clients, and I can't wait to get you started. I'm super excited. Now, I have a free special bonus for you, something I never do. But I want to get you set up and running fast, okay? And I'm talking really fast. In fact, I want to get on a call with you one-on-one, and I want to help you, blah blah blah, right? I want to lay the groundwork for what you're going to do, and it'll be really fast. It'll be really to the point, okay? So, do not close this page. Say yes or no below, all right? So, you can see right here. If I go to edit this page, there's a spot for your booking calendar on this funnel. So if I scroll down here, right here, again, remember, you open code editor and then delete this text and place your calendar embed code here. Alright, so you would just delete that text, place your calendar embed code right there. And your call to action in this video would just be, hey, there's a calendar just below this video. Just go down there. It's super easy. Scroll down and book a time with me and make sure that you show up to the call. All right? And then if they don't want it, they'll click no thanks, take me to the members area. All right? So that's how that page works. And then whatever they do there, regardless, they'll land on this thank you page. Okay? So they'll land on this thank you page. It's just a thank you confirmation page. All right, that's all that it is. And you can add or subtract more stuff to that, and that's where you'll tell them, hey, here's where you go to get access to your product. Okay, and then you'll point them wherever you have your product, wherever you have your digital product. Hosted. So you could have it on Teachable, you could have it on Kajabi, you could have it on ClickFunnels. They have membership sites here on ClickFunnels. So whatever you wanted to do, you could do that there. Okay? So that's the digital product / digital course funnel. And you start out with a squeeze page. It goes to a sales page where you have a video sales letter, and you have an order. Then you have your order form. Then you have your one-time offer. Then you have a special bonus to book a call, which is also technically a one-time offer. And then a thank you order confirmation to finish it out. All right. So the final one is the affiliate marketing funnel, which is actually going to be the one that most people will use here. All right. Most of our crowd who comes through Legendary is they're largely affiliate marketers. Okay. So here's the deal. You start out, and thankfully, this is the most simple one of all. But basically, you just start out with an opt-in page. and you have a thank you bridge page. So the opt-in page is, hey, free video reveals how you can get what you want without doing the thing you don't want, right? It's how do I get the benefit without while avoiding the pain? How do I get the benefit and still avoid the pain of getting that benefit? So you would just change that to whatever you want. All right, pretty simple. Just change this headline to whatever you want your headline to be. If you're in the health and wellness niche, if you're in the Facebook advertising niche, or the make money online niche, or it literally doesn't matter. You could be in any sort of niche. You just have to know the pain point and what do people really want. What's the desired result that people want, and what's holding them back? What do they not want to do in order to get that? Because usually, there's a lot of hard work, or it's confusing, or it's overwhelming, right? So you want to show them how to get it without having to do all of the painful things that typically you would have to do. So where should I send your free video? Name, email, get instant access. This is a very, very simple opt-in form, but it's a direct response. And so most people who are new will say, well, geez, that looks like a 2-year-old could have made it. Why does this work? It works because it's simple. There's 2 things that people read. Free video reveals. Where should I send your video? Oh, well, I guess I know exactly what I need to do because there's only one thing I can do. Enter my name and email or leave, right? And then on the thank you page, very similar. Congrats. Watch the video below to learn how to get what you want without doing the thing you don't want, right? So that you'll put your little we call this a bridge video, right here, okay? And if you hit play on this, I'll give you an example with a full script and everything that you can use for your bridge page video, okay? So on this video, if you were to hit play, I go through a full script, I go through a full everything, and in this video, I really unpack for you everything that you would need to create an awesome bridge page video, okay? So very powerful video. That's just a 7-minute video. I'll even run through my exact script that I've used for years. I've developed a script that I've used for years to make affiliate sales. So I think that'll be awesome. I think it'll be really valuable for you. I think you'll love it. So you can watch that video. Then you'll put your own video on this page, right? And then right here is where you'll put your affiliate link. They'll click here and go on to the sales page for your affiliate link. So this one's very simple. There's just an opt-in page and there's just a thank you bridge page. That's all there is. There's nothing complex about this at all. So you'll send all of your affiliate traffic to this opt-in page, whether that's organic traffic from YouTube, or whether it's TikTok, you have a TikTok channel, or whether it's you have a blog site or whatever, right, for various affiliate products. Well, this one in particular is going to be for whatever niche you're in. You're going to send all your traffic to this one page. They're going to opt in. They're going to get on your email list. Then what they're going to do is they're going to go to your thank you bridge page. You're going to have a video on it, and then you're also going to have a little link, a button beneath the video, and they'll click on that little simple button, and it will take them to, let me get out of here. It'll take them to your offer. Okay, so hopefully this makes sense, and hopefully this gave you a little bit of background on ClickFunnels. I know that this will not answer every single one of your questions, but let me just leave you with this, okay? Your BPA is here to help you. They're there to help you. They will be able to answer most, if not all, of your questions, all right? But here's the reality. The real of the real is they have a lot of people, right? They help a lot of different people, and their calendars are usually jam-packed. So the reason that I was explaining to you, if you want to integrate an autoresponder, you should go Google search it. Just make sure that you're looking at Aweber's official sites or ClickFunnels' official site. But go get a free account with Aweber, right? Go get a free account with them and set up your email marketing and actually start building your list. So all you got to do is integrate your Aweber with your opt-in page here. Very simple. It's the easiest way to do it. And then, look, if you need help with it, Aweber, you just go to Google, guys. You just go to Google. Aweber integration ClickFunnels. Check it out right here. Aweber, how do I integrate ClickFunnels with Aweber? And they'll tell you exactly how to do it. They'll have screenshots, they'll have everything. Okay, so that makes it really easy, and it helps build your muscles where you start solving your own problems. That's the key to being a great entrepreneur. It's you solve your own frickin' problems, okay? And you figure stuff out on your own, okay? So you can reach out to your BPA. Don't suffer in silence. I've said it once. I'll say it a million times. Don't suffer in silence, but know that, hey, we're here to help you and to provide structure and reduce the height of the hurdle, but this is your frickin' business, people, okay? It's your business. It's time for you to step up to the plate, and you're now a business owner. Many people that I see come into this industry, they're smart, they're competent, but they come into this industry and they get dumb. I'm stealing that line from Dave, but they come into this industry to get dumb. And suddenly it's like, hey, I've never done anything in my whole life before. I don't know how to do anything. Right? I'm so incompetent. No, that's not the reality. The reality is you've worked jobs, you've paid rent, you've done things in your life. You have been a very self-sufficient person. Okay, so the real of the real is this: just make sure that you're solving your own problems, that you're taking responsibility for your business. And I think it's helpful for people to know that there's not some magical group out there who knows every answer. It's, I've been doing marketing for 10 years, but I still struggle. I still have to Google search things. I still pull my hair out at some technology stuff and feel overwhelmed. It happens. That doesn't mean that you're not a good fit. It means that you're actually in the trenches. You're actually in the game, right? That's all that means. So I tell people all the time, hey, look, the first basketball jumper you shot probably didn't go in. The first time you rode a bike, you probably fell down, right? There's nothing you've done in your life that as a child you would ever say, oh my gosh, I'm a failure, right? You're not a failure. You got to get back on the bike and try again the next day, right? And it's a learning process. That's how this works. That's how entrepreneurship works. So we'll help you. We'll guide you. We'll give you all the techie tools and tips that we can do, but it really comes down to what's going on inside, what's going on internally, because the person who will learn to figure it out is the person who will stay in this game the longest and make money doing it. So you've got to be able to have some resilience, and you've got to work hard, and you've got to work to figure these things out. It doesn't come easy to anyone. And the reason I say that is because it removes your excuse that says, well, I'm too old or I'm not techie. Everyone is at a level playing field when it comes to this stuff. And usually it's the non-techie person who succeeds, believe it or not. So that's all I've got. Hopefully this was helpful for you. Let's get your first funnel set up. I want you to go to work. I want you to get these funnels in here and start editing them. Start playing around with them. The goal here is to get your first funnel set up, and I suggest starting with the affiliate marketing funnel, but set it up. Create your headlines. Decide, hey, all right, maybe I want to promote something in this niche. And then on day 5, this is really important, you're going to go through your business plan class, and that's where you're going to cement and solidify this stuff. So make sure to keep going through the days, because on day 5 you have a big day coming. You'll cement and solidify all of this business plan stuff, really dial in your niche, and it's going to be really powerful for you. So that's all from me. I'm signing out. Let's get to work, and I look forward to seeing you later on in the challenge.